will continue. So I give the floor now to Manaka Infante.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. And especially thank you because it's the first time that member of my people can speak here in the Permanent Forum. I will refer to the study conducted about indigenous languages, especially in paragraph 61, in which the report recommends that states should provide sustainable and long-term funding for language revitalization initiatives. I think that this recommendation could be or could have a little more specific details in terms of to benefit people in which states for several reasons cannot achieve this goal, or they don't allow indigenous peoples to receive external or private funding to support their efforts to revitalize indigenous language. For example, in 2011, my people was awarded with a grant from the United Nations Democracy Fund. The project was presented in partnership with the only one indigenous university in my country, and as UNDP, the United Nations Development Program, as a implementing agency. This project was to support the culture, to promote culture, and to work in indigenous language revitalization. Nonetheless, the fund sent a letter to the diplomatic mission of the Venezuelan government to say that we were granted with this award. And the Venezuelan diplomatic mission sent another letter requesting to stop funding for several reasons. One of them was because we were not a community council. That is the new form that was developed by the government as a form of social organization. So they not only they didn't allow us to support our project, but also they don't recognize our traditional forms of self-organization. And so I think that taking into account this experience in one in which we don't have any support from government, but we also are not allowed to take support from external or private donations, I would recommend that the report includes that not only states should provide funding, but also allow and facilitate external funding and private funding for indigenous organizations to support their efforts in promoting languages. That's everything. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. Give the floor to the representative of the New